Welcome to Chapter 15 in your Legal and Ethical Essentials of Healthcare Administration book. So, this chapter is one that I am not going to flip through, read, review the PowerPoint with you. And the reason being is something has happened this year that has changed this chapter for us living in the United States. And my role as an educator is to teach you or facilitate teaching. And I'm not sure, let me back up. My role is to teach you, obviously, and educate you on topics without sharing my bias, my stereotypes, my personal perceptions, my personal beliefs. So that is like when we agree to be educators, we don't necessarily take an oath like we do for nursing or for, medical doctor, dental hygienist, whoever takes oaths. I know that doctors and nurses do, but it's an ethical, it's an ethical thing for me to not push my personal beliefs on any student in any form or fashion. So you're going to read this chapter on your own. As you read, if you've paid attention to the news this year, you're going to say to yourself several times, "Oh wow, that's changed. Oh wow, that's definitely different now," because there was a huge overturning of Roe versus Wade. So I you can use your book anyway to take the quiz. So definitely for this chapter quiz, this information is extremely important to know. That's why I'm not just going to skip over chapter 15. I want you to read it. I want you to review it. But please know so much of this has changed. Um, it's important to know to take away. Oh, there's so many things. A competent person versus incompetent person. Consent is a huge thing. Uh, I'm flipping through pages. I'm looking the different states. Yes, now that's important to know. Where you live in this country um, made a huge impact and still might. I believe that some states are trying to change the recent legislation. But on page 303, we start talking about sterilization. There's some great information there as young adults that everyone should know. With artificial insemination is covered on page 305. Surrogacy is covered on page 305, and that has really taken off in the past 10, 15 years in our healthcare system. And what comes with that are significant legal, ethical impacts. Uh, Page 306, 307, we get into wrongful birth, life, and conception. Review that information. And yeah, that's it. I think that's all I'm going to say about chapter 15. Great information, but very controversial at this point in our nation. And please outreach me for any questions whatsoever, and I will do my best to support you.